What is happening? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Things were great over here. Now let's jump into that XRP alpha that you guys are all waiting for. Today I wanted to just start with probably the most important thing going on right now, and that is the Wyckoff accumulation that we have setting up perfectly. We've seen it before. It's one of the most it pretty much works out that way as often as we see it. Right now, Bitcoin's sitting about like 16,643, ETH at 1,200, XRP at 34 cents. As you know, we bought Algorand at with my trading portfolio. I gave you guys an update. I haven't been on in about 2 weeks just because I've been focused on the holidays and the family, of course. But we bought Algorand at like 16 cents. With our whole trading portfolio, I got rid of all my buy orders that I had set lower, and this is why I did that. Bitcoin had just been, we'd come back up to the top of that range like we thought was going to happen. So this is what you would call Wyckoff, textbook Wyckoff accumulation. Out of this downtrend, you have the selling climax down here, automatic retest, secondary test, come back up, test the top of the range, and this is where it gets tricky. Sometimes you have a spring, sometimes you have last point of supplies, which is just coming and testing these lows. So we could still have that Bitcoin, $13,878 where we have it set up. We've been calling for that. We could have a spring that brings us all the way down there, and I could see some of these altcoins like I had, at 12-cent Algorand. We were waiting on, but if we could also just come right here, have another little LPS, and then boom, we're back above. If we break out above this 17.9 range on Bitcoin, it could be off to the races. That is why we said, you know what, this is low enough for us. We have Algorand down like 95% as it is. I'm not going to risk being out of the market for an extra couple percent. It's not worth it. I'm not trying to catch the exact bottom. We know we're near the bottom, and Algorand had fallen quite a bit. We're already up I think it's 16%. We'll check that out later. 16% since that buy. Just from the 16, I think Algorand's at 18.1 cents. So I still believe from right here we'll have another either short dip down here to 16,383, test the bottom of this Bollinger Band, and then we could bust up above the resistance, or we have our big spring that takes us even lower, and we could see a big sell-off in the market. But I don't think we're going much lower than that. People are calling for these crazy things. I think we would get, have one big wick down into this spring, touch these levels down here, and then we would come out of it, and I will show you exactly what that looks like. This is the textbook right here. You have come down, boom, automatic retest, secondary test, and this is the part where you would have a spring and then work your way up and out. And then this could be what we're seeing right now. If we don't get that spring, you have completely come down, automatic retest, secondary test, come back up, and you have these last point of supplies where it just kind of works its way through, and then you get up out of these resistance levels that you had set for the top of the range. And this is literally textbook. So we are just waiting right here, working our way through. We don't know if we're getting that big spring or not. We very well could just come down here, touch, and then boom, we're out. So that's what we're waiting on. I will keep you posted. I am fully in the market right now. I'm not trying to catch that spring because sometimes you just work your way right on out. But I will get uber bullish, guys, if we break above these levels up here. That would look really, really nice. Just up here, you come up SOS, bomb, 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 bomb. Test it all out, and then we're off to the races. And that would line up perfectly with everything else. Algorand, when we went into that trade, look at that. If we go to the weekly, I said we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks of downward action, and we bought that exact bottom. It doesn't look like much on the weekly, but on the daily, if you pop back over, let's line that up, top to bottom. It's looking like, yeah, roughly 15% move is where we're sitting at on our Algorand trade. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days after we bought the bottom. And you know, we're gonna have to see where this goes. This very well could come up here, touch this top of this Bollinger Band, and come back down and retest these before breaking out. But like I said, I'm not trying to catch the absolute bottom. I'm trying to get in. This was just meandering sideways over here, and it looked like a great trade. There was a couple, I think it was on the 4 hour, I saw it all setting up. We had this move down. But yeah, guys, anyways, that's where we're sitting in the markets right now. Like I said, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. Excited to be back into this. And there will be many, many more videos to come. Hope you all have a great day. Peace out, guys. Till next time.